A Denver 7 exclusive. The state warned Coloradans about possible glitches at the DMV, and this is just the latest in a string of computer problems for our state. So we're asking the state's chief technology officer why. Denver 7's Mark Stewart is live in Lakewood right now. Mark, this DMV problem is a new one.
And the latest trouble here at the DMV involves the machine that takes the pictures that go on front of your driver's license. It's a multi-million-dollar system, but these latest troubles are costing many of us time and money.
I was here Friday. I stayed for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
You can feel Brittany's frustration at the Peoria DMV office in Denver.
Had to take off from work again.
Like many people here, she's been waiting since Friday after yet another computer conundrum.
They said their computer went down and they couldn't get you through. They couldn't get the pictures taken for your driver's license.
Tonight, state officials tell Denver 7 the most recent issues have been with the cameras that take your picture. The devices aren't always connecting with the main system.
We think it could be volume.
David McCurdy is the state's chief technology officer. He oversees the camera system, which has been used since March 2016. Problems erupted in May when the system's volume increased. Are these issues a surprise? Is this something that was anticipated?
I would say the acceleration of what happened in May, that's a surprise.
McCurdy tells Denver 7 the state has spent less than $100,000 so far to try and repair the problem. When do you think you'll have a permanent fix in place?
We expect to have a permanent fix in place in the next couple of weeks.
Why do you feel so confident that this will work this time?
It is the next logical step, and we're actually seeing the problem in our logs, so we know what the fix is. Explanations that the people in line hope will lead to action. You're just going to wait it out?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's probably really not going to be much better tomorrow or the next day.
So the state is giving this particular issue about 2 weeks to be worked out, but it's important to keep this in perspective. These IT problems specifically impacting the DMV have been plaguing the state for years. We're live in Lakewood tonight. Mark Stewart, Denver 7.
Thank you, Mark. And today is the deadline for states to get their voter data to President Trump's Election Integrity Commission. Colorado Secretary of State Wayne Williams will only be sending information that is public record. Even so, more than 5,300 Coloradans have withdrawn their voter registration over the past month. 87% of those who withdrew registration in Colorado were registered as Democrats or unaffiliated. Just 11% were Republicans. Colorado schools are in the midst of a crisis, finding and keeping qualified teachers, and the numbers really are staggering. As school gets ready to start, we are short 3,000 teachers.
There are instances where you haven't had a math teacher for 3 or 4 years. I was talking to a principal just last week that they have an elementary school opening and they've had 0 applicants.
And even if you don't have kids, the state wants your help with this issue. The state is hosting a series of town hall meetings asking for your input. There are several town hall events happening across the state to try and come up with some fixes, including one event happening right now in Centennial. And we have posted dates and times for you right now on thedenverchannel.com. And we've been asking for information about how and why 2 teens were murdered in El Paso County. Well, now a judge is set to release documents in the case within the next 72 hours. It was back in March that Derek Greer and Natalie Partita were found dead along the side of a road. Well, police have released very little information about the case, but today, one of the 8 arrested in connection to their murder took a plea deal. Angelito Prado got 4 years in prison and 3 years probation. And these are the 5 other suspects appearing in court today. The 2 other suspects pleaded guilty last week. So as soon as we learn more about this case, we will bring it to you. The son of Denver Broncos owner Pat Bowlen is in trouble with the law again. 31-year-old John Bowlen is facing charges for driving under the influence. He was arrested yesterday afternoon in California and booked into the San Luis Obispo County Jail. Denver 7 Chief Investigator Tony Kowaleski is digging deeper into this, and he'll have more information coming up on Denver 7 at 6 o'clock. All right, it is day 5 of Broncos training camp. Fans everywhere have their eyes on the quarterbacks because it's still not clear who will win the starting spot based on what we've seen so far. And Denver 7 Broncos insider Troy Rink joins us live from Dove Valley right now. So, Troy, who won today?
Well, that is always the question here. QB or not QB? Unfortunately, with this Shakespearean drama, we don't have Bill Shakespeare to write it out. It's these quarterbacks. Trevor Siemian won the day today. He was steady, had a nice touchdown pass to A.J. Derby. And then you look at Paxton Lynch. He started out great. Wonderful pass to Virgil Green, and then it went straight downhill. Lynch intercepted on consecutive plays by Corey Nelson and Justin Simmons, nearly threw a pick on a third straight day. Vance Joseph explained what he saw from the quarterbacks on this day.
They came out, they were sharp early on. You know, it wasn't perfect, but it was better than yesterday. I'm looking for decision making, guys. That's why I was so disappointed with yesterday's results. You know, making critical error in the scoring zones we can't have. You know, now you make an error out your first and 10, second and 10, we can overcome those. But if we're going into score and we've already got 3 points and to give them 7, 10-point swing, we can't have that.
Let's be honest, you're keeping score at home, so stay at it. Coming up later in sports, there was a scuffle today. I'll tell you why that was a good thing.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Troy. Getting our kids ready for school the right way. How Broncos fans stepped up and really made a difference. And are you ready for a music festival here in Denver? Well, it may all be decided by City Council tonight. And parents, now's the time to talk to your kids about being safe online. We talked to the experts on where you can start.
Some pretty perfect temperatures for today in the 80s across much of the Front Range. Coming up, we have some early August weather that might be downright chilly.
Plans for a 3-day music festival at Denver's Overland Golf Course could get the go-ahead from City Council tonight, but it's come under fire by some neighbors who are worried about traffic and the impact on the land. If the 5-year deal is approved, Superfly Music Festival will be held in September of next year. 30,000 to 40,000 fans are expected at the golf course near Santa Fe and Jewel. Now, organizers would rent the city-owned course for $200,000 and pay another $5,000 for each day they need it. You know, as we get closer to the start of school, experts say now is really the best time for parents to talk with their kids about online safety when dealing with sites like Facebook and Snapchat and Twitter. Denver 7's Mike Iliopoulos looks into what moms and dads can do.
It's every parent's fear, not knowing who's talking to your child over social media.
Child predators, people trying to lure them to do things that we don't obviously approve of.
Melissa Maestas has 3 children. Her oldest is starting high school. And with that comes a little more responsibility with the cell phone.
We have to have the password, we have to have access to it, we have to be able to get in and out, know who all his friends are.
Summer is winding down. Soon these beaches will sit empty. And school safety experts say now is a good time to start talking to your child about being safe on social media apps. Some of the biggest mistakes that kids are making.
They don't disable their location when they're posting, which can set them up for problems with strangers. They often friend people or follow people that they don't know in real person, which is a mistake.
The digital world is always changing. New trends and new features on apps are evolving. Like on Snapchat, any of your followers can see where you're located unless you go into the app and switch to a ghost mode. And that can turn off your location.
Before they start school, for them to understand good netiquette, they need to teach them how to be good digital citizens, teach them what cyberbullying is, because that's something that schools have to keep track of.
Melissa says she knows the risks these days. She makes sure she's always staying on top of the latest online trends. Reporting in Lakewood, Mike Iliopoulos, Denver 7.
All right, Broncos country, pat yourselves on the back. Fans out at training camp have really stepped up to help local kids get the school supplies they need. Check out these awesome backpacks that were all made possible by your donations. In fact, just the first 4 practices, the Broncos school supply drive has more than doubled in terms of money donations than all of last year's combined.
Our goal is to keep the momentum going. We have 8 open practices left, or 7 left after we get today's total. And our goal is to be at 90 full backpack sets by the end of camp and really reach $5,000 in monetary donations to prepare students to be back at school, ready for their season, their first semester, the way that our players are getting ready now during camp. We did all.
And these backpacks will be distributed to kids in 15 school districts all across our state. All right, Mike, thankfully there wasn't any rain out at Dove Valley today for practice.
It was very nice out there, and the Broncos are probably loving these temperatures that are in the 80s instead of the 90s to near 100 degrees. They're having a few showers and storms, a couple of good lightning makers down in El Paso County to the south of Colorado Springs, and a couple of cells just off to the west of the Denver area, but not very much out there for today. Here's how it looked up in the mountains this afternoon. Our camera up at Loveling. See those clouds building up, a couple of sprinkles on the camera lens, but not a lot of activity for today. And in Denver, just partly cloudy skies, and for the most part, I don't think we'll see more than just a brief little sprinkle of rain this evening. A quieter pattern for sure. Here's our camera that's up at Westminster, looking up over the mountains to the west. 85 downtown, 85 at the airport. Humidity pretty low at 23%. Winds are out of the north-northeast at 8. And the top temperature for today, 85 after starting at 58 degrees. The normal is at 90 and the record 100 degrees. So comfortable conditions for this last day of July, and that pattern's going to linger for a while. Here's the reason why. The jet stream has become more of a west-northwesterly flow aloft, and not all that strong, but about 40 miles per hour or so, as you can see indicated by the color coding here, maybe 40 to 50 miles an hour. The monsoon flow suppressed to the south, and a series of weak cold fronts will come in this week. That is going to keep the temperatures down and the rain chances a little bit lower. So across the region, this isn't too bad, really, for end of July. 105 at Phoenix and Las Vegas, that's pretty normal, and mid-80s over much of Colorado. So there's the front to the north of us. It's going to stay there for tonight and tomorrow, and just isolated showers and storms possible, but not all that likely. Here's your hour by hour through the evening. The temperatures stay very, very nice. 77 by 9 o'clock, 75 up at Greeley and Fort Collins. A couple of light showers out on the plains. Overnight type, the skies clear out and the temperatures stay very comfortable, dropping down to the upper 50s to low 60s at lower elevations by morning. Upper 40s to low 50s expected.